Hi friends, and welcome to my channel where we encourage each other to be better and do good. Today we're going to be talking about getting through the tough times. The other day I was having lunch at the local Zaxby's, and on the wall there they had this big, poster-sized picture of John Wayne, who is one of my movie cowboy heroes, of course. And under the picture of John Wayne they had a quote. It said, "Life is tough. It's tougher if you're stupid." Now, I don't know if John Wayne ever actually said that or not. Or maybe somebody just thought, hey, that'd be a good quote to put under a picture of John Wayne. I don't know. But it is kind of true though, isn't it? I mean, life is tough. For all of us, there are going to be in life, as we go through life, there's just hurdles we have to get over. There's challenges we have to face. There's tough times we have to get through. Now, some of you may know, but most of you probably don't. Our family has been going through some tough times this year. So we've had some health issues, and other family members had some minor accidents issues, and health issues had nothing to do with COVID. But we've had some health issues, some things that are tough, some tough times we've got to get through. And all of us, don't we? All of us have those tough times. It's just the course of life. Now, also, there's that second phrase. It's tougher if you're stupid. You know, some things of life just are, it's that way. Life just has its challenges. But some of those things come our way because of the decisions, the choices that we've made in the past. You see, we don't always, especially when we're young and we lack experience and we're growing and we're learning about life, we don't always make the wisest, smartest choices. Sometimes we make dumb decisions. Sometimes we are stupid, if you will. And that makes life tougher, doesn't it? When we make the wrong decision about something and it turns out poorly, that makes life tougher for us. But today we're looking at, we're all going to have tough times. How do we get through them? Or how do we get through them more positively? How do we get through them with, a happy emotion or a positive emotion instead of just being dragged down further and further by what comes our way? Well, I'm going to tell you my secret, and maybe it's not a secret, but it's my method. And I believe that we get through those tough times in life in a better, positive, happier way because of faith. Now let me explain. Stay with me. Here's what I think faith is: our beliefs. It's a person's belief system. And the good news of that is, I think that our beliefs are learned. Our belief system is learned. Therefore, if we have a poor one, if we have a negative one, it can be changed. We can unlearn, we can relearn our beliefs. You see, I believe that each of us has a belief system, and it's based on all the events that have happened to us in our past and all those choices and decisions that we made in the past. And some of us have a positive belief system, others have a negative belief system, and some, I think, maybe have a no, I don't know, I'm not sure kind of belief system. Well, if you have a negative one, I'm going to encourage you today to start changing that because it can be changed. If you have a I don't know, I'm not sure what I believe, I'm going to encourage you to change that to a more positive belief system. But you see, there was a TV show on a few years ago, starring Kiefer Sutherland. It was called Touch. And the premise of the show was that everything that happens in the world, in our lives, is all connected. There's all these dots that are connected, and something this person does has an effect on what that person does, has an effect on that person, and it kind of goes around the globe that way. This marvelous effect that everything is connected. Well, I don't know if I personally believe that we have that great of an effect, but I do believe things are connected and that we are here for a purpose. We each have a purpose in being here. And I think if we create a faith, if we create a belief system, if we create our beliefs to say that, hey, I know I have a purpose. There is a purpose to this event. There is a purpose to this person being in my life. There is a purpose to what's happening to me right now. That helps us mentally and emotionally to get through times that are challenging, times that seem tough, times that seem like this is so negative and this is so down and this is so horrible. I don't know how we're going to get through it. But, with the attitude or the belief of, but I believe it'll be okay. But I believe we will get through this. I believe everything will work out. Then that helps us get through it with a more positive attitude, a more cheerful heart, a more happier emotions to go through those things. Or we could be on the negative side, right? We could have, because of the things that have happened to us in the past and the decisions we've made in the past, we could have a very negative attitude about things, even though we think we may be positive. Be like little Johnny on the Little League team. And he was standing in the dugout with his coach one day, and they were in the middle of this really tough game, and little Johnny looks at Coach and he says, I think we're going to lose this one, Coach. Coach looks down at little Johnny and says, Johnny, now what have I tried to teach you about being positive? And Johnny thinks a moment. He says, you're right, Coach. I'm positive we're going to lose this game. Well, that's not the kind of positive attitude we're talking about, is it? But that's the way some of us are. And it's because of the belief system we've developed that when tough times come, we honestly, positively believe that it's going to be horrible, to our detriment yet again, because we believe everything bad comes our way. Bad luck happens to us. Everything that's terrible happens to us. Why does it always happen to me? All of these things that are so bad. And we have, created that as our belief system. And so when something else comes along, it makes it challenging. It makes it so tough. It makes it so miserable to get through it, even though it's just something that comes along as a part of life, because we believe it's terrible. It's going to be horrible. We hear each other say things all the time like, this isn't going the way it should. Well, that didn't turn out like it should have. When really, now think about it, really, what we're saying is, that didn't turn out like I wanted it to. That didn't go like I thought it should. But you see, if we develop a belief that there is a purpose of us being here, there's a purpose for us in this world, in this life, we are connected with other things, everything has an effect, and we believe it will be okay. We believe it's going to work out. We believe all things are going to be all right. Then, with that belief system, we get through those challenges with a happier attitude, with a better attitude, with a more pleasant attitude, with a more cheerful attitude. Now, here, listen, stay with me. Here's what I am not saying. I am not saying by changing your attitude, it makes all of the bad things, the hard things, the struggles of life go away. No. Those things, as we said at the very beginning, are just a part of life. We all have them. Some of us have more than others because of those decisions we made, because of those events in our past. We're going to have them. It doesn't make them go away. And I am not saying it makes everything turn out perfectly. It doesn't make everything turn out to the way we thought it should or we want it to. It just doesn't. But what it does is very important, and that is it helps us as people, as individuals, emotionally and mentally get through each of those struggles, over each of those hurdles in a better, happier, more pleasant, positive way. If we look at every struggle that comes our way, everything we're going through that's a challenge in life, and we create a belief system by telling ourselves, I believe it's going to be okay. I believe it's going to work out. I believe we're all going to be okay. We will get through this. If you enjoyed the video, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. Please go down below, click that thumbs up, give it a like. That means so much to me. It means so much to YouTube. And if you would, share this video with your family and friends and share my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Videos come out every week, a few others scattered in between. I appreciate you watching. See you next time.